Tonight, CAL FIRE taking us up in one of their helicopters, giving us a first-hand look at the massive, coordinated effort to battle the Los Angeles wildfires.
Air efforts are a critical part of this firefight, and you see it here. Teams are attacking these fires and hotspots like this one from the air every chance they get.
From the air, the scope of the devastation is staggering. Nearly 40,000 acres burned, entire neighborhoods leveled.
Were these houses? Was this a neighborhood?
Yes, it was.
Wow. It looks like a war zone. You can see the scale of the damage from above, and then when you look down, you can also see teams fighting hotspots that have popped up in this area. All of them up on that ridge there, moving towards that hotspot to try and get it under control.
Choppers like this are key assets in the arsenal of equipment deployed to fight the Palisades and Eaton fires. They can scoop and drop water, but can also be used to transport firefighters and equipment and look for flare-ups. CAL FIRE has its own fleet of aircrafts operating from 11 helicopter bases across the state that can reach most fires in about 20 minutes.
Hey, we have a small window with the wind driving in this direction.
Operations Section Chief Christian Litz has been leading the coordinated effort to tame the blaze, working around the clock. The father of 4 has barely seen his family. He's been home once since the fires broke out, at night and for a couple of hours, just to pick up clothes.
My wife takes care of everything. I don't have to worry about any of my house. She's a very strong woman, and a lot of our significant others have to be very strong. The only reason why firefighters can do what they do is because of the family that we have back at home.
He tells us his oldest son is a new firefighter. He's part of a hand crew. As Litz fights the fires from the sky, his son is fighting them on the ground.
These teams have flown countless missions in hurricane-force winds at times. They didn't give up then. They've done this since these fires began, and they say they have no plans to stop now.
Forecasters expect red flag conditions to last through Wednesday.
Are your teams ready to prevent new fires do develop from these winds?
Absolutely. Absolutely, we're ready.
And for Litz, it is personal.
This fight for y'all, it is personal.
Very personal. I live in LA County. I am an LA County firefighter, and I take it very personal every fight that we go to, because it could be my house, it could be my family that's affected.
Ellison Barber safely on the ground tonight for us. She joins us live from Malibu. Ellison, you were up there for a while with CAL FIRE. What really stood out to you after seeing sort of the massive burn scars that are all across those Santa Monica mountains, and then also the wildfires that they've sort of been put out, but they're not completely under control?
Right. I mean, it seems like it's a constant battle for tiny little pockets of bits of the fire that can still smolder that they have to run and deal with. And even though it's small or just a little hot spot, they're really trying to attack it immediately so that nothing bad or bigger happens again. I mean, look, one of the big things that was just so breathtaking being from the air, and not breathtaking in a positive way, is the scale of this destruction. We show so many images of it, and I know people see it and probably think we've seen that destruction. But every time we're showing these images, it's new portions of these communities that are flattened. It's hard to overstate the scale of this. Entire communities completely wiped out. Tom?
Ellison Barber with that unique look at the devastation there. Okay, Ellison, we thank you for that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.